What's up, y'all, and welcome to Pure Glass Podcast. This is my creative space where I keep things all the way transparent. So, in this video, I am going to talk about a movie that's pretty much, they should have kept this shit in the vault, okay? We are going to get into the Teen Wolf movie because, child, when I was in high school, I was obsessed with Teen Wolf. Like, I loved this show. It was so good. The storyline was amazing. The characters were addicting. I just love to watch the characters. Styles was hilarious. To me, Styles made the show. Okay. Like, I was just super excited to see the cover of the Teen Wolf movie on Paramount Plus, right? So imagine my surprise when I realized there's no Styles. Bro, like, you can't have a Teen Wolf movie without Styles. Even though he's not the Teen Wolf, like, he helped Scott tremendously. He seemed like he was more aware of, the wolf and vampire type stuff, like that whole fantasy fairy tale realm. He was more familiar with that stuff than Scott was. So he was essential to the show because he provided so much help and knowledge. You feel me? So without him in the movie, I just I didn't understand it. And truthfully, I didn't even finish the movie. I fell asleep several times. I tried to watch it like three times and I kept falling asleep. But what's funny to me is that because they couldn't get Styles in the movie, they had to get like a doppelganger type of character. And to me, that doppelganger was Derek's son. Now, again, they should have kept this shit in the vault because when did Derek have a kid? Like, the show ended in 2017. The movie came out in 2023. Okay, so 6 years later, if they were still like following the storyline, you feel me? Like, if they didn't do any major jumps and just continued, like, 6 years later or whatever, where did this kid come from? He's grown as hell. And like, maybe I missed something because I had stopped watching the show after Allison died. Okay, like, that really broke my heart. I was in tears when that sword went through her belly. Like, god damn, that girl dead. Oh no! So they have you brought on some other characters and stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, I had lost interest, so I didn't even see how the series ended. I really didn't. But the first, like, maybe the first 3 or 4 seasons was so good. I was so into it and all of it. But like, I just find it weird that, speaking to Allison, they have brought her back. Like, okay, most of the characters reprised their roles, which was cool. And obviously, like, you needed that to make the movie. But the fact that Styles wasn't there, and after, oh, they said 15 years. Okay, after 15 years, they want to bring back Allison from the dead. Like, what sense did that make? Oh, stinky corpse. And she don't even remember nothing. It was just weird and unnecessary. Like, y'all could have did that in the show. Why would you bring her back in this movie? Man, no. It just seemed rushed to me. And the fact that Styles wasn't in it and some other characters wasn't there to reprise their roles, like, based on the storyline, those characters seemed essential. I would have left Allison in the grave. Like, I didn't see the reason to bring her back. That it's just a weird ass movie, and I was low key disappointed because I'm like, bro, I was super excited to see the trailer. I had went back to try to watch the show to get like a fresh, memory to refresh my memory and get a recap. But I'm like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't watch these 6 seasons again because I just it's just not the same. So I couldn't watch it again. But I think I watched the first 3 seasons. I watched the first 3 seasons, and then I jumped into the movie. So it just seemed rushed. And of course, Derek got injured. Derek's always getting injured. This boy got injured every episode. Like, in every episode of the show, he was getting hurt. So it wasn't a surprise to see that this guy was also getting injured in the movie. And he eventually died. That was just his fate. But y'all could have kept that shit. We didn't need this movie, especially if you don't have Styles. You know, like, uh, and then the doppelganger, Derek's son, was even driving the blue Jeep, the same type of Jeep that Styles had during the show. So you couldn't get him back on the movie, but you got some weirdo rando kid who was acting like Styles, personality, car, damn near hairstyle, like everything. What's the point? Ugh. Um, I feel like if I hope they don't make another movie, but if they do make another Teen Wolf movie, it will probably focus on Derek's son, aka Styles too, because Derek died, and I think his son was a half breed, like half wolf, half human. So he was still trying to get used to his powers and trying to control his powers, if he even had powers. I think that was the thing. He didn't know if he could turn into a wolf or not. You know, so he felt the type of way about not being able to transform. But I think if they do make a sequel or another movie, it will focus on him and his powers or how he learned to control his powers or whatever. Man, they could have kept this shit. Like I was disappointed. I would give this 2.5 stars. Okay, and I'm being nice. I just bringing Allison back, that was weird as hell. Had to teach her all over again who Scott was and who her parents are and who she is. Like y'all could have did that when the show was running. Ugh. Like I said, it was unnecessary and they could have kept this shit in the vault. But if there are any Teen Wolf fans who, saw this movie, let me know what y'all thought about it. Drop your comments below, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.